Here we are at the Church Green in Lymm to speak to Chef Aidan Byrne, who's going to explain to us how his food and science collide. And I tell you what, I'm starving.
What we're trying to showcase is the science behind food in general. You know, it happens all day long in the kitchen.
I suppose if you thought about it, I wouldn't think science is connected to a chef really, but you're right.
Everything we do in the kitchen, you know, putting a handful of salt in a pan of boiling water brings the boiling temperature down by 1 degree, so therefore the water boils faster.
That's science.
That's the time to get your vegetables in. The heat seals in all the chlorophyll, the greenness of the vegetables. If you're cooking your vegetables really well, you take the vegetables out into the ice water, your water's still clear.
Okay.
So the science is just happening all the time, and you don't even realise it.
Well, I'm going to be disappointed if you tell me that today we're just boiling vegetables. We're doing something quite exciting now, aren't we?
I think we are, yeah. So what we're going to make a chocolate mousse, but it's a cooked chocolate mousse.
Okay.
What we've got here is 400 mils of water.
Yeah.
So you're thinking to yourself, a mousse and chocolate with water, that doesn't make any sense. And I've got milk chocolate.
Now we're talking.
Right, what milk chocolate does have is quite a high fat content. So you know what a mousse is?
Yep.
We have a flavour. We set that flavour, whether it be a puree of some description, and add the whipped cream to the flavoured product.
Okay.
Right, 48% fat in double cream. We've got 400 grams of water.
Yes.
192 grams of chocolate. So therefore we're making 48% fat. So
maths and science, Aidan. This is wrecking my head.
And we know that double cream whips. I mean, it whips because of the fat content.
Ah, so in theory...
Yeah, this should whip.
Oh, that smells nice already.
All right, I'm just going to season it ever so slightly with orange blossom water.
Okay.
Now, nice and aromatic. And then I'm going to put a tiny bit of cocoa powder in just to accentuate the chocolate. And then we're going to pour this into here and allow it to chill. So as you can see, Matt, one we made up a little bit earlier on.
Yeah.
It takes about 3 hours. Okay, so I'm just going to pour this into my container, my gas canister container. So, you know, what we're looking for is a really light, airy mousse. There you go.
Amazing.
It's worked.
Magic.
And that's
science.
through pure science.
Yeah.
Pure science. That would not work without the right fat content. It wouldn't work. And we can do it with anything. Let's just put it into context. We can have water here.
Yeah.
And we can put beef dripping. Oh yeah, might make you sick. But make it cold, whip it together, and it'll do exactly the same. We're gonna poach it in liquid nitrogen.
Here we go.
If I was to try and poach this in something hot,
Yeah.
it's just gonna melt. Pan of water, 100 degrees, liquid nitrogen, minus 196 degrees.
Wow, that's cold.
Yeah, it's very, very cold. Put your fingers in there for more than 3 seconds and you're snapping them off. It's designed to hold blood samples. You know, that's what it's there for. That's why it exists. So here we are now using this product in a commercial kitchen.
There'll be scientists turning in their grave, won't there?
What happens with fat when it gets cold? It goes hard.
Yeah.
All right, so because we're doing it at minus 196 degrees, it's going to go hard on the outside, and then the inside's still going to be soft, and then you're going to eat it.
That's the best bit, mate.
Yeah.
That's why I'm here.
Drop that into the liquid nitrogen.
Just sort of
And then-
floats on top, doesn't it? It really like poaching an egg.
We're literally poaching, yeah.
Don't flick that over here, mate.
You know, yeah, your body's so warm. Once if that to hit your body, it'll just run straight off.
Don't try this at home, kids.
Because literally solidifying the fat around the outside.
Just pop it all straight
Pop
in.
it straight in and bite it.
I wanted to blow it.
Out your nose. Here we go.
I've got sensitive teeth, I should have told you that. That's amazing. Why is it all coming out of my mouth and my nose?
Because it's defrosting in your mouth. Because
so
the heat of your mouth, it's defrosting rapidly in your mouth.
That's a crowd pleaser, that. Kids would love
gorgeous,
that.
isn't
My
it?
kids would love that.
Tasty as well.
Do you know what it tastes like? It tastes like a chocolate orange, but
Cherries.
more aromatic. Delicious. So, what have we learned today? Well, firstly, we've learned that as long as it's got the right fat content, you can pretty much make a mousse out of anything, including gravy. We've also learned that actually in the kitchen, science is everywhere, from how much ingredients you use into how long you leave something to cook. And thirdly, and possibly most importantly, remember, if you have really sensitive teeth, cold stuff is going to hurt. I'm not sure why I didn't realise that. Oh, and if you haven't tried that yet, get in the queue.